Good morning, dear students. Today we'll start a very important chapter, performance of transmission line. The performance of transmission line means to calculate the efficiency, losses and voltage regulation of the transmission line. As we know that the transmission line can be expressed in terms of resistance, inductance, capacitance and conductance. So electrical equivalent circuit can be realized by the resistance and inductance in series and capacitance and conductance in shunt. The efficiency of the transmission line is nothing but to calculate the losses of the transmission line, and it can be given as the receiving end power divided by the sending end power. So power may be in kilowatt or watt. The efficiency can also be expressed as the power delivered at the receiving end or output power divided by the output power plus losses. And the voltage regulation is defined as the voltage at no load minus voltage at full load divided by voltage at full load. So percentage regulation generally calculated at the output side or load end side. So output voltage or receiving end voltage at no load minus receiving end voltage at full load divided by the receiving end voltage at full load. So this voltage regulation can also be, it is defined as the difference between the no load voltage to the full load voltage at the output terminal, and it is expressed as per unit or percentage. So that's why we require a base value, and generally the base value is the rated value. As in case of the transmission line and all other machines, the rated value is the output value, so it is also the receiving end voltage. Okay, generally receiving end voltage is rated voltage given in the problems. So now come to the transmission lines. Approximate model of the transmission line, electrical model of the transmission line is expressed as the series combination of the resistance and the inductance. Okay, basically we can express by four parameters: resistance, inductance, capacitance and conductance. Resistance is responsible for the losses in the transmission line, whereas the inductance is responsible for the magnetic flux produced by the current flowing in the transmission line or energy stored in the magnetic field, and the capacitance is responsible for the charging current in the transmission line and the energy stored in the electrical field, whereas the conductance is responsible for the leakage current flowing through the transmission line to the ground. So this conductance is generally neglected because it depends upon the generally environmental conditions, temperature, dust and moisture and all these things, so it cannot be predicted. Now we can classify the transmission lines in three categories based on the length of the transmission line for 50 Hz transmission line. So 50 Hz transmission line or power transmission line can be classified as short transmission line. The length is approximately less than 80 km and it can be represented only by the resistance and inductance in series, and these parameters are the lumped parameters. Lumped parameter means it is concentrated at a particular point. Generally, all the parameters, resistance, inductance, capacitance and conductance, are uniformly distributed throughout the transmission line. But for the analysis purpose, for the simplicity, we generally assume that the resistance and inductance is concentrated at a particular point known as the lumped parameter study. So generally in all the circuit theory we have studied this thing. So we assumed that resistance, inductance, capacitance is situated at a particular point. And now, so this is the equivalent circuit or short transmission line model, in which sending end voltage, sending end current, receiving end voltage, receiving end current is there, resistance and inductance is in series. So the length is less than 80 kilometer and parameter is only R and X. Now come to the second is the medium transmission line. So in this medium transmission line, generally three parameters, all these three parameters comes into the picture: R, L and C, resistance, inductance and capacitance. But the study, we will study this medium transmission line using the lumped parameter study, or assuming the lumped parameter. So medium transmission line is generally the length is above the 80 kilometer and below the 160 kilometer. Okay. So this is the two types, generally two types of the equivalent circuit are there. This is the T type and another is the pi type. So this is like this: the resistance and inductance is connected in series and the capacitance is connected in parallel. So this is the equivalent circuit of medium transmission line, or it is the modeling of the medium transmission line. Now long transmission line is modeled like this. The study of this is somewhat different. It is generally analyzed using the distributed parameters. Okay, means actually we assumed that resistance, inductance, capacitance, in this study conductance is generally neglected. So resistance, inductance and capacitance is generally assumed as it is distributed along the transmission line. So in which resistance and inductance is connected in series and capacitance is connected in parallel. So it is assumed that in each and every kilometer of the transmission line the voltage changes uniformly. Okay, so the voltage, variation of voltage depends upon the time and position both. So voltage and current are the function of time and position both in this long transmission line study. Now another tool to find out the performance of the transmission line is ABCD parameters. Once we know the ABCD parameter of a particular transmission line, we can find out the receiving end voltage and receiving end current easily. And ABCD parameters is calculated in terms of the transmission line parameters, means resistance, capacitance and inductance. The equation for this is the Vs is equals to AVR plus VIR and Is is equals to CVR plus DIR. So once we calculate the transmission line parameter or ABCD parameter, then just put out the value of A, B, C, D and VR and IR, will get the value of Vs and Is, because we require the if we require the losses, if we need to calculate the loss, then IR is given, then we need also calculate Is. If we require the voltage regulation, then we need the Vs. So by this ABCD parameter of any kind of the transmission line, either short transmission, medium transmission or long transmission line, this ABCD parameters are very useful. Once if ABCD parameters are given for a transmission line, then for a particular receiving end voltage and current, we can calculate the sending end voltage and current easily. So finally, we can summarize that the performance of transmission lines means to calculate the losses, or how much losses is there means what is the efficiency of the transmission line, and to calculate the voltage drop from the no load voltage to the full load voltage. So generally this is the meaning of the performance of transmission lines, and this is the classification of the transmission lines may be summarized as we can classify power frequency transmission lines as the short, medium and long transmission lines. Short and medium are analyzed on the basis of lumped theory, lumped parameters, whereas the long transmission line is analyzed on the basis of distribution parameters theory. Okay, so this is all about the basics of the performance of the transmission line. So in the next lecture we will study the performance of short transmission lines, means to calculate the voltage regulation, efficiency and ABCD parameters of the short transmission line.